Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's session, we are going to learn an important and very practical Terraform concept, that is Terraform input variable using auto.tvars file. Okay, so this topic is extremely useful when you are working with multiple environments like dev, QA, staging, or production. And when you want Terraform to automatically pick available values without passing any explicitly in the CLI. Okay. So by the end of this video, you will clearly understand what dot auto.tfvars files are, how Terraform automatically loads them, and when to use them versus Terraform.tfvars or var files. Okay, best practices and common mistakes I'll cover in this session. Okay, so let me add the topic. Okay, Terraform input variable using dot auto.tfvars. Okay, so agenda is very clear. That first agenda is what are Terraform input variables. Okay, again I'll tell you what is dot auto dot vars file, how auto loading work internally. The fourth one, hands-on example, I'll tell you. The fifth one, I'll tell you the Terraform workflow commands and the best practices and the keynotes. Okay, so first let's quickly understand why input variable exists in Terraform. So I already explained you so many times. Okay, so let again I'll tell you so that if you can understand this from starting, so you can able to understand this auto.tvars. So Terraform input variables allow us to parameterize infrastructure code first. Second, avoid hard coding values. Third, reuse the same configuration across environment. Okay. So, for example, if I can say different regions, different resource sizes, different environment names. So instead of changing .tf files repeatedly, we pass value dynamically using variables. Okay, so these are the why input variables are required in Terraform. So that is the reason. Okay, before going to next one, let me log in through Azure portal in my CLI, or first create mean that today's date folder, that is 23, 23022026. Let I'll copy main.tf variable.tf version.tf. That's enough. Yeah, let me open in VS Code. So opening in VS Code, I'll use my PowerShell. So I have to write here code space dot. So it will get open in VS Code. Let me make it little bigger. Yeah, so that you can. Yeah. So I have main.tf variable.tf version.tf. Okay. Now let me take terminal and do Azure Azure account. So I from this ID my subscription gets disabled. So I'll do my Azure logout. Hmm. Now again I'll do Azure login. I'll choose this one. Okay. So Azure account. So so I can see that I log in through different account. Okay. Yeah. Now it's okay. So let's stick to the topic. What we have. Hmm, yeah. So now let's focus on that today's main topic. That is what is dot auto dot tfvars file. Okay. So dot auto dot tfvars file is a special Terraform variable definition file. Okay. We already have seen some tfvar files like that. It is the same type of file, a special Terraform variable definition file. Okay. So the key behavior is I can say that Terraform automatically loads all files ending with dot auto dot tfvars during plan and apply. Okay. So no need to use minus var dash file. Okay. Specify anything in the CLI. So Terraform does this automatically. Okay. So let me. Okay. So I'll write definition for you guys so that you can remember it. Okay. So no need to use. I'll also write this thing. Yeah. So no need to use minus var dash file specify any thing in the CLI. Okay. So yeah. So Terraform does this automatically. Okay. I'll show you. So why use dot auto dot tfvars? So let's understand why this is useful. So without dot auto dot tfvars, you would run like that Terraform plan minus var file equal to dev dot tfvars. What we have did yesterday. Okay. So let me open the previous one. Okay. So if we have here, yesterday I showed you that if we have main.tvars, sorry, terraform.tvars, then qa.tvars, then dev.tvars, then what we are doing, we are running a command, okay, at CLI like this, okay, this var dash file dot tvars, like that we are running here, okay. Let me show you the QA one. Yeah, you can see. Okay, I have changed this subscription ID, so it is behaving like this. Okay, so like that I showed you yesterday. You can watch my previous day video so that you can understand that what we have run without we have that auto.tvars. Okay, so with auto.tvars, what we will do, we will simply let me copy this and I'll paste it this in today's date thing here. Now, yeah. Now I log in with my ID, different ID. Now I'll run here Terraform init. Okay, Terraform init. So let me change this name Terraform dot auto dot tvars. So I'll run here Terraform plan. So you can see that automatically Terraform auto detects uh, 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 I need to change the subscription ID, okay, so that it is behaving like that. Now I have to change here. Now I'll run Terraform plan. Okay, So, key benefit of this auto.tfrs means we have less manual work, fewer mistakes, we can say, and clear automation for CI/CD. Okay, pipeline. So you can see plan generated 6 to add, 0 to change, 0 to destroy. Okay, guys. So we having some file naming rules. Okay, so some important rules while we are using that auto.tfrs means we need to take care of the file name convention and all. Okay, so let me take here, rename it as dev then QA. Okay, and we can have the prod one also. Okay, let it be. Uh, okay, so we have three files auto.tfrs dev, prod, QA. Okay, so Terraform scans the working directory and loads all such files. Okay, guys. So let's further. So we have a variable defined in variable.tf. You can see here. Okay, all the variables I defined here: business unit, resource group name, resource group location, virtual network name, subnet name, environment. Okay, so I have all the variable here. Now I have created dev.auto.tfrs. Okay, dev.auto.tfrs. So what I'll do here, I'll write here environment dev. Okay, environment dev, environment QA, then prod. Okay, so for this no CLI flags required for auto.tfrs. Okay, so Terraform init we already did it. Okay, so environment, where is the variable.tf, environment one, yeah, day one, that's why it taken the day value. Okay, default we have passed it the day one. So now we have provided that auto.tfr, so it will bypass this value. Okay, so Terraform init and all everything I did it. Terraform validate, Terraform fmt you have to do. Okay, so Terraform plan, if you do Terraform automatically loads dev dot auto.tvars. No extra argument required. Okay. So let me do Terraform plan. So variables already populated. Okay, planned resource changes what we have here. So how auto loading works internally do. Okay. So Terraform loads variable. We having some orders. Okay, that environmental variables, Terraform.tvars, then auto.tvars, then CLI flag. Okay. So auto.tvars sits above manual CLI flags and is perfect for automation. Okay. So I already explained you the priorities, what it is taking. Okay. So multiple .auto.tfrs files we if we have means that it define the same variables and Terraform will throw an error. Are you getting my point? So dev.auto.tfrs dev.auto.tfrs common if common dot auto.tfrs like that if we have, and if both define environment then Terraform fails. Okay. So keep one environment specific auto.tfrs files per directory. Okay, or clearly separate variable ownership. So like that we have to use. So best practices we have to follow, like you have to use clear file names as dev.auto.tvars, qa.auto.tvars, prod.auto.tvars. Okay. So keep one environment per directory. Okay, when possible. Okay, we have to keep in the different directory. So do not store secrets like passwords, tokens, or access key. So for secret use, we have to take that environment variables, Terraform Cloud variables, or secret managers. Okay, we have. So when to use auto.tvars? Okay, when we have single default environment, then we can use automated environment loading. At that time, we can use. Okay, to control that explicitly the environmental variable, that time we can take. Okay, and if you want to do that uh, quick testing and all, so we have to use minus var and all. Okay, again terraform.tvars means if we have single default environment, that time we have to use terraform.tvars. Okay, and let me make a table for you so that you can able to understand it. Okay. So Terraform.tvars single default environment. Then only we have to use. Then auto.tvars automated environment loading. If you want to do, then we can use auto.tvars. Then minus var minus file. When we are controlling through explicit one, then we can use this minus var minus file minus var when when we are doing the quick testing and all. That time we can use. Okay. So uh, these are the things. So guys. That's it for the today's session on Terraform input variable using .auto.tvars. So try to do the practice. Okay, as much as you can. And if you found this video useful, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Okay, and share with your Terraform learning group. Okay, in the next session, we will see some advanced Terraform variable strategies and all. Okay, so that's all for the day. Thank you guys. See you.